from what I just shared, I really emphasizing on helping my clients be real, be authentic, being who they are, doing what they do, and me just catching the moments that I feel like will be shiny on social media and then put it online, right? And then the next journey I'm gonna let you guys step into is my own journey, which I feel so shy because I've been always helping so many clients, right? Let them get famous, but I've been delaying myself to be the KOL, be the one. Because I don't know, there's so many excuses from my end. Oh, I would just spend time on my clients, not job myself yet. It's not the time yet. I'm not perfect yet. I'm not great yet, right? All those excuses. But then I just push it. Like I say, okay, I want to show my clients that I can do it. I can help you do it. I can do it myself as well.
Hi there, Adrian here, and this is a video from a Zoom session that we do. We do these Zoom sessions every Sunday and we take questions and answers from the audience. Some of our students, some of our members. We never know what questions are coming up, so I'm always excited to do these sessions and I hope to see you at one of them. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below and check out the other playlists that we have. Thank you, enjoy.
So I start the trial years ago. All right, 5 years ago, I already started my social media like official account. I start writing articles, sharing my experience, just recording everything that I want to share and inspire people. I got a lot of loyal followers. Not that many, maybe just a few thousand from my articles, from reading my articles. And some of them are really loyal. Like they really read my articles and at night they come to send me a message like, hey Cindy, I really like your articles. It inspired me to do something. Like that was great, but it wasn't that many people. So I was struggled a bit, like, oh, why no one read my articles anymore, like that. So what I tried first, I'm gonna share the whole step of how I now became famous myself as well. If that would be some of help for you of the whole process. So that time I got that initial pool of followers. Maybe I invited 30 people to get into my fan group. I say, hey guys, I'm opening a fan group. Anyone want to join me? And then some people sign up and I ask like, but you need to ask me 3 questions that you want to know from me if you want to get in that group. So 30 people ask me and get in the group. And I start to do the trials in that follower group. Basically, every week I was taking putting a camera like use my phone or camera and recording the answer towards those questions and throw those videos in that group. At the beginning they were very supportive, the 30 followers of mine, right? A few weeks later they faded away, sort of. There's no reaction at all when I send a video in the group. Everyone just say, oh, thank you, and that's it. Till one day I start to post a video in English, and then that day everyone start to react on it in that group. And I was like, maybe there's something about me talking English is different. Then I just keep that point of like, hey, I'm gonna keep recording other videos in English. And last year I tried more videos and gradually I start posting those video on Red, make it more public. And during the lockdown, I felt really depressed, not depressed, like not comfy, locked in a room, right? So I stopped it. And then this year in August, I try it again. I do it again, right? And this is when I got popular. Well, so the beginning of the first video was about many of my friends. So background information. Last year I left Shanghai because I felt really sad. Most of my friends left, right? Then I start travel around in China and as well as in Thailand and Malaysia. I was trying to see whether I can find another city that I want to hang out, I want to stay. And along this journey, I adjust my own energy. I feel better. So many friends start to suddenly call me after 1 year I disappear. They call me, connect me with me and catch up again and tell me they don't have a job right now. Many of my friends, they are facing a really difficult situation. It's hard to get a job recently or even hard to find anything to do. So that time I have some emotions coming up and thoughts coming out. It's like, oh wow, like it's really sad you can't find a job, and it's really hard for many people, but it's also a great signs for many people. Like it's a great opportunity. So here, the first video here is about congratulations that you quit, or say you're fired, right? Because it means a lot of opportunities for you. And I guess that get some people's reaction and saying a lot of appreciation for me to motivate them and encourage them. As I post more, I got more feedbacks, more response. I post more. And then people start to ask me questions in the comments like, hey, Tintin, how did you learn your English? And I was like, okay, I might just record a video to introduce about that. So I never studied abroad or work, live abroad, and I can speak English like this. And I recorded a video about that. It got like so many likes. I was like that night I was just on little rabbit like browsing new likes, crazy, right? And then with that reaction people get, and I post another video follow up right away about English as well, it got hit right away. So I was like, oh, maybe this is my finding the niche point for my social media presence. It's different from this side where I do like social media coaching, where I also post a lot of content about this before on social media related to coaching, different topics. No one really watch it. But once I talk about this kind of freedom, lifestyle, things like to do, like I share about events in Shanghai, check that first video. Motivate community is in there, Alicia is in there as well, right? So I share about all the things I'm interested in. I want to motivate people to do. I want to encourage people, as well as the English part of me, right? That's what everyone wants. They have high demand of learning English, right? That's the whole thing combined to help them to see me finally on social media. And then afterwards, whatever I post about other topics, it will get some sort of reactions as well. A little personal journey here. What I'm trying to do, I'm like, I appreciate social media so much because when I realized I do this time compared to before, it was on camera. Recently, all my videos was just raw, like with my phone, no makeup, no nothing. And I was just sharing right at the moment. I didn't even make any draft. It's like that, and it's possible. So it's also possible for you guys to do that. How do you say it? Just want to share that it's okay to be you and creating the content you want to create, and keep trying till you find that point where other people really want it as well. So enough about myself, come back to you. What is your goal? I asked that at the very beginning of like the purpose drive you to this workshop, this session. What is your goal? Have you ever really thought about it clearly? Everyone say, oh, maybe I should do social media. Maybe I should post more content. Whether you want to attract followers or exposure, sponsors, clients, or sales, or you want to create a bigger impact and build some connections with it. Have you ever thought through with it? So if you want, you can write down a specific goal, like a sentence here. You want to gain like 20K followers within this year, right? And write down in the chat box and let everyone else see it, right? So before, 2 years ago, I thought having followers was what I wanted because I want the followers to prove myself. I feel like if I have the number of followers, they become my assets as well to showcase to my clients. It's also a way to prove that, hey, I can do it. But then I realized I don't actually care about the followers. The followers means nothing to me. What I care is who are watching my content. And no matter who watched my content, what the impression I left for them, what kind of result I created. So I've been really appreciating, because recently I got followers and many of them been adding to my Shanghai events group, event sharing, like 150 people just from one video drives into my group. And all these people are interesting, are having free souls and so open-minded, curious, want to learn things, want to do fun things together. And one girl was a producer for a play, so she invited me to watch a play for free in October, holiday. And then another girl is running a hotel, and she want more digital nomad freelancers, like creators, to go to visit their place and do some work there, and invite me over to just spend a day for free there. I was like, wow, like all this amazing things happening because I was conveying who I am to the internet and attracting those people I would be really interested if I meet them face to face offline as well. So what is your goal if you think through it, and who's your audience? Earlier we mentioned, like, right, the target audience, it really matters, but I want to, when you create your content, think about a person, exact person that you want to have as your client, and imagine that person is in front of you. And while you're making those content, don't feel like you're talking to a camera, but feel like you're talking to that person directly. That will change the whole vibe of your content, of what you say and how you say it. And also, what value do you provide and what do they want most from you? These are all things that you are learned from trials. Come back to this again. I showcase how my clients did it with all this, some of this method. Vision, right? With all the keywords you got, the feedbacks you got from other people in your room. Visioning a future yourself, being the content creator, what kind of content you can create, what kind of reactions you want to get from people. And I see the biggest mistake people made is they didn't realize what they are going. I have so many friends that they have a lot of followers. They feel so frustrated because it was not what they want. And the purpose of me sitting here is to share that you don't need to fake on social media to please people or please your potential clients or targets, all those. You can be sharing the things you find really valuable while provide some sort of value for others as well. So go back again, keep thinking, what is your intention of publishing that content? What are you trying to get? And make a plan. What does it mean by making a plan? The 3 keywords, the feedbacks you got from the crowd just now, can you list 3 content inspirations from it? For example, one video about how you learn more about visual, how you learn more about design, and while being a boxing person, like, right, I heard about that. And or anything that can align with who you are, align with what they are interested in. List 3 content ideas from it. You can write down, you can share it with me later. But then I'm gonna raise a challenge for all of you guys who came here today. Before that, I'm sorry, I forgot that. So if you only can take one thing away, our brains forget, right? I talk for an hour today, you don't remember much, but you only take one thing away about social media, finding your niche on social media, creating content. Just do it, right? Just do it. Just keep trying, poking, pushing that bubble around you, and until one day you find the needle and poke it, right? But I'm gonna rephrase it because I don't like do it. Like, just try it. Make it an experiment for yourself. Because there's no wrong, there are no mistakes. If you don't like the content, just delete it afterwards. It's okay. So just try it, make it an experiment. So that little challenge for all of you guys today who came. Within the 3 pieces of content you just listed, or the 3 keywords, in the next 20 days, let's make it 20. In the next 20 days, you are welcome to join this little challenge. Within the coming 20 days, you're gonna create that piece of content and publish it out on social media. And you will share it with me, or I will create a group later, and I will pick 3 of you to give a 3 one-on-one session, to give each of you one-on-one session, and to either diagnose your content or give you suggestions or whatever questions that you want to know more about social media. So if you want to join that challenge, or if you want to just know me, or if you want to become my followers, welcome to add my week. And we will connect more. And also I'm in the Motivate group, so you can find me there as well. So that will be all the things I wanted to share welcome to join that challenge. I really challenge you. It's great opportunity for you to use it to create a content of your own.
Boom! You made it here! Good on you. Make sure you click the subscribe button below and check out the playlist at the end. If you'd like to come along to our Sunday sessions where we host a live, free Q&A for our students and members, you're welcome. I'll see you there.